my nose for like 2 hours
Like it's a
on and off.
temperature.
It's just like
I think it's the temperature change, like when that happens.
mm.
Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, I do almost die every time I sleep. So body is just kind of coming back from that, figuring out how to be alive again. It's kind
totally.
of crazy. Like my heart will stop. It kind of sucks.
You, like,
Maybe I shouldn't talk about this.
yeah, we're live. Uh, we got Kaz with me here today. He's talking about
Yeah,
his very special heart.
yeah.
We're gonna be streaming a weird game. Uh, so I'm gonna be this is a game of my childhood. This is the game that taught me about programming, because I would open up
Oh,
the files of the game and rewrite them.
oh
Like,
wow.
I think they're all in here. Like in the conversation, all of these are just
Oh my god.
plain
It's like
text.
human readable text.
Yep. And
Oh, that's awesome.
I would change these.
Oh
I
my
know.
god, player
Yep.
name. Now off with
Sleep
you.
log.
That's sweet.
Okay, so this is. I'll show off
Wow.
the loader for it. This is what you get when you launch the game.
Played any good books lately?
Yeah, it was the name of the company was Digital Tome, which is a small like 7-person studio in Texas, uh,
Hmm.
in the late '90s.
That like every part about that is late 90s video game design where it's all like the shadows, the drop shadows on everything
Mhm.
and like the textury stuff that obviously is just like a texture that comes from a 3D renderer or something like Bryce. I'll bet they used Bryce to make this.
But one of the gimmicks of this game was episodic computer game novels. They released this game in chapters, and you would like pay a little bit for each chapter, and then they would
All
release
right.
it. That was before digital distribution, so you'd have to do that shit on CDs.
Oh my
People hated this.
god.
People hated
Oh,
this,
awesome.
so I got the anthology edition of all 6 chapters.
Ooh, excellent.
In a flea market in like 2003, and played it as when I was young. Yes, it's Siege of Avalon, a game nobody cares about, and a game that just runs on Windows 10 computers. So I'm gonna
Hey
launch the
man.
game.
Game respect game, I guess.
All my monitors turn black when I hit this button.
Oh right. Oh god.
Yeah, this is gonna be loud. I can't change this, but I want to show it.
I'm gonna presume that you just said that this is gonna be loud. Oh god.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I love the anti-mocap.
This is the tale you seek.
So that was very very loud, but I absolutely had to show it. So like, sorry for your eardrums. I tried to give a warning, but it drowned me out.
I feel like when I open a Steam game or
Hmm.
something, I should have that animation play before the game actually loads. Like it should take the interface away and like have a wizard walk through a hallway and select my video game from the book. Like, this is the one you want to play.
We're gonna start a new game. I made a game to see if it ran, but we're not gonna play as Tiesto. We're gonna play as somebody.
Appearance.
We got our appear. Yeah, we can change our
We
shirt color,
appeared.
and our pants
Oh,
color, and our hair
pants
color.
color. The hairstyle. What?
Yeah,
How could you tell from
we've
here?
got short, long,
Oh,
ponytail, and bald.
I kind of like long because you look like He-Man.
Sadly, this is the same
But the
haircut
other
our
is
brother
like,
has, though. Corvus also has the He-Man.
well, maybe Corvus knows what style is, or he also grew up in the
We'll have
80s.
a beard. That'll be how you tell us apart.
Okay, yeah, that totally does look like a visible beard.
It's more when you're not blonde. It
Oh, I
shows
guess
up
when you're,
better.
yeah, when you don't have the yellow hair.
Yeah, so we've got brown, red, gray, and blonde. What are you feeling?
Hmm.
Corvus is blonde, I think. Here's our brother.
Okay, fine. We don't get to cosplay as He-Man then. How about red then?
You want to be red?
Like the red.
Okay. And we can. This doesn't really matter because for reasons. But what do you? What colors do you like?
Mr. Green Jeans. Well, we have to have blue jeans.
You gotta have jeans.
Blue. Yeah. The green shirt looks like just stained. I like yellow actually. Restore some of that He-manliness to
He-manliness. Corvus barely shows up, so if you want to be He-Man, I can just like be He-Man. If that's what you want.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's what this story is about.
Yeah, because we do. This is a very story-based game. We can also be.
This is the tale that we seek.
We can be a fighter, a scout, or a mage. I think I'm going to be a magician just because they're the best or the easiest.
I mean, we have the ultimate magic at our disposal, that of rewriting the game.
If I want to,
like we can make every character fall in love with us, just with typing it all out in dialogue.
So every character in this game just becomes a blob of skills, anyways. But just wizard.
I see.
The mysticism skill does the
way
most.
More mysticism.
Yeah.
Wait, coordination?
Yep, coordination. You need to be coordinated.
Oh, you're maybe. Yep.
We'll be a magician, but you've got strength, coordination.
Just like,
yep.
These stats are from like a racing sim and not from a D&D alike, right? Because like, how coordinated is your baby girl? Really? Has she trained in combat yet, or is she more like charming? Have you been, keeping her up with her body training?
Mysticism.
I swear to God.
You've got combat and stealth. So yeah, you need coordination to use certain
Are we
swords.
5 years old?
We could be. Actually, okay, I'm gonna back out.
Wait.
Because we could go to this and read the lore.
Oh my God.
And we got lore. Aha.
What?
Got bird. I guess if you want to read this at home. You got orcs. They captured and killed people.
Man. How did I never hear about this?
You mean this
at
game?
All?
Well, the studio that made this game immediately after releasing it completely buckled and went under. So that might have been why.
Well, consider it was like 7 guys in Texas, one of whom knew how to use Bryce. It doesn't surprise me. Maybe they had a I don't know. I'm looking.
That's what the orcs are called.
Shaul. So these Texans really liked Stargate, I guess.
And King Arthur. This is very Arthurian.
Oh, yeah. Hammer Arthur. What if it was the hammer in the stone?
This guy is wrestling a horse.
No. He's taking that horse to drink. Look at that guy. He has it over his shoulder, like, "Hey, bud, we're gonna go.
We're gonna lead this horse to water, and it's gonna drink.
Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses."
And that's for the lore.
How
ends.
the song goes.
So yeah, we'll go to.
Wow.
I'll have to remember we're playing.
Yeah. So when you said I could be 5 years old, you mean like after reading all of that, I would have aged significantly?
Yeah, because it would take so long. There's a lot of reading in this game. To be a wizard. And there's no reason to spend these points right now. You can spend them literally whenever.
Oh, just okay.
So what should we name our He-Man wizard?
Wow, that's a brilliant question.
What's a good lore-friendly name for a He-Man wizard?
Lord. I feel like we have to like
Lorian.
Lorian. Wow,
wizard.
that's better than I was gonna. I was gonna come up with like Naul, like the Shaul, but nah.
Naul. Wizard.
It's pretty wizardly.
No, wizard. This is the second character in a row I've named by running out of character spaces. Because there was Pipe, and now there's Naul Wizard.
Wizard. It's like Rygar, but more wizardly. Instead of throwing a shield, you throw concepts.
Loading screen. Here's the backstory.
Oh, there's music.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like Tony J should be reading this to me.
Foggy and warm tonight. I cannot do Tony J's voice.
You sound like Alucard.
I'm interested in this. If you've put this PlayStation 1 disc in your CD player, it's the wrong thing. And funky music plays. I think the most important thing about this is we're going to a castle where our very cool brother lives, and I think we're doing that to tell him that our dad died.
Oh. Oh, we look sad about it.
Apparently that's what Corvus looks like.
Over the 7-pointed star in the background.
Like, Corvus is the cool... Corvus does not have a beard and has the E-Man hair, but this is the drawing that we have of Corvus. Again.
It's out of date. He changed his look. I mean, it's a drawing.
Actually, this is perfect, Cass. You like reading, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want me to...
Do you want to read these for us?
Sure.
You don't have to, but you could.
Little brother, I wish I could say that I am glad you are here, but a besieged keep is something that no one should have to endure. However, it is good to see you again. How are mother and father?
How should we respond? We could
know.
lie.
Like, I have to be him. You get to be you.
Okay, true.
For us. I
Well,
don't know.
Nabulwizar is no coward. I will tell you of my father's death.
Oh, spirits! I feared I would never see him again, little brother, but I thought it would be me waiting on the other side for him. We must drink to father's memory when I return.
You return. Where are you going?
I was gonna do my not my brag voice.
This is perfect.
Shit. What
Yeah,
was his
the
name?
Kaiba.
The wizard.
Mokuba.
No, God, that outrageous insect, the mantis.
Zorak?
Zorak. Yeah.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Zorak voice.
I have to ride out immediately on a raid with General Overon. Write it down. We were waiting to see if the supply fleet could make it through the blockade before we took the risk. But since the Lady Ailey was the only one to make it through, it seems that we must indeed resort to more drastic measures.
That was the boat we came in on.
Do you have room for another sword?
Ailey? Do you have any notion of how to pronounce that?
Nope.
Like A-E-L-E?
There was no pronunciation guide. So
Slow down, little brother. Horses are in short supply, so you need to hold yours. And we need to move fast tonight. I've pulled some strings and obtained a commission for you, but that's all our family name will get you here. You will have to prove yourself to General Roth and Captain Calvarick on your own before it will be anything more than a piece of paper.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you think that guy runs the cavalry? Captain Calvarick?
Captain Calvarick.
Mhm.
Not likely. If I know General Roth, he's already asked the commander of lists to give you an evaluation. Just remember that the monks can do wonders for minor injuries. Unless your skills have increased drastically since last we met, you will become very familiar with their faces. And before I forget, show your commission to the Outer Keep Quartermaster for some gear before you report for duty. He is located off the corridor just north of here.
Yeah, sure.
I will,
Commander
brother.
Fist.
Right well, and we will talk to you more when you get back.
Alright, and he slowly walks away. Up is the game the game sometimes slows down. But there he goes.
Excellent.
So here's a feature I know you'll love. For one, I might have to reset the game if it's going to be super slow. But we have this is our room, and it has extra stuff in it.
Oh.
And
then we play inventory Tetris.
yeah, because here's the inventory.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I showed this to Kaz briefly.
Still great.
We're holding our commission letter in our hand.
Vitruvian Man paper doll.
Mhm. So So we've got boots and jeans and tunic. But here's one thing: we can only wear one tunic.
Okay, that makes sense. Can't pile it on.
But
What?
how many vests can we wear? The answer is 2. We're
What?
wearing 2 vests.
Wait,
and
so
we can,
we pile it up like a kimono?
yeah, so we can have
What?
So we're wearing a shirt, 2 vests, and 2 pairs of pants right now.
Okay, man, really chuffing up
Layers.
there, I guess.
It's the
Yeah, it gets
layering.
cold in Avalon. You
Yeah.
gotta.
We don't
Layer
actually.
up.
You can right click on them to get the text on them. They don't actually.
Ooh.
Restriction is a stat. You want this to be as low
Okay,
as possible, and
sure.
then resistance.
Don't want to be
is-
restricted. You don't want to
So
keep
really-
your little Vitruvian man flying free. Piercing, crushing, yes.
We just show off our buff
Oh
bod.
my god. Oh, I love that they 3D modeled like all of the different layers and like colors that you'll wear. Oh, it's perfect. And you even get a little preview. Look.
Yep,
Look
at
at
the
the
top.
top right. You get the preview of what you're gonna look like.
You liked the yellow shirt though, right?
Yeah. I wanted to be a bright boy.
I'd like a little. How do you like the army vest
Oh, okay.
to go with it?
Yeah. No, this is someone's look, but I can't remember precisely who.
I'm not wearing any pants. I should.
You should
not
probably fix that.
Should I wear my jeans on leg 1 or leg 2?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Typically, I'm a fan of wearing like one pant leg on each leg.
Well, these
So-
cover both legs. Whatever leg
Ah.
1 or leg 2 I put it on.
Okay.
Somebody said
Leg two,
2.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these are
Because
not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have leg 1, right? Like
yeah.
in real life, everyone defaults to leg 1. You have to do leg day enough to advance to leg 2. You know. So I feel like we should. But wait, maybe we were like a tiny baby wizard. And... Oh my god.
You don't have to read all of this.
Sure.
But we'll
Yeah,
save
like,
that for the
no.
important stuff.
Right. I identify important people, and
Yeah.
we'll do the whole.
Damon
Gold
is not
thing for them.
important. He's giving us orders to report to Captain Avarice
Like
for
anyone
training.
who starts by like introducing their own name is clearly not important enough for us to already know, so they can't be important, right?
Okay, he's telling us about where the Outer Bailey is at, and you can loop. Where is that exactly? And what is that exactly? And where is that exactly?
Oh my
And what is that exactly?
That's not actually a bad thing. It's
Nope.
just a hilarious
It's
thing.
just funny.
I love it.
Yeah, the game's running. Oh, there we go.
Man,
Slow down, stop.
what a gem.
There we-
Okay, so if you get too close to the wall, oh my god, there's so much reading in this game.
Yep, it's called Digital Tome, Kaz.
Yeah, no kidding.
They wanted-
So our 7 guys in Texas who made this video game. We have one guy who does like 3D work and some like 2D graphics, one programmer, and then 5 writers. Right? Because I feel like that would have to be the workload balance to accomplish a thing like this. I mean, maybe some like production work in there too. Like for real, game companies have producers and they make life worth living. But I'm not ready to give this game that much credit. A dried rose. Oh, plus charm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Got private love letter from home. Woohoo.
Well, it does say it's private. What? We're a prude?
So, so
Oh
you
my
hold
God.
the rose,
You can just hold the rose.
and it gives you +5 charm. You might be able to wear it elsewhere because it's got no, but
This
just
game
yeah, be swear
was ahead of its time.
it's got a pin
Just-
for accessorizing your outfit.
Oh, okay.
Very charming.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can use the sword
that-
yet because
Yeah.
it requires. Yes, here's
Plus
where
three.
restriction matters.
And coordination.
Yeah, if your restriction is above 45, you just can't use the sword.
Hmm.
And you need 10
You
strength.
no, okay, so restriction is like how much your clothes restrict your movement, right? So
Yeah.
at restriction 45, you can't bend your arms because you're wearing too many layers of clothing and you're just like a walking blob, and it's like, I can't wield a sword this way. This is no good.
Let's talk to Patrol Benat. I'd like to hear a good rumor. I have nothing of
Wouldn't we
value.
all?
Alright, so Patrol Benat does not help us. Where are you
Hmm.
from? Thanks.
Misses the forests terribly.
Burp.
Hasn't seen anything green since we walked up to see him.
There's a cool guy down here.
I love the little
Okay.
like nod walk that everyone has. Like
Yep.
they're walking around like there are Pac-Man pips in front of their heads, and they just have to gobble them all up.
Let's see, run.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
Here's Mudam.
can't run and eat. It's not safe.
I
Hello, madam.
was going
Hello,
to.
madam.
I was going to introduce myself to everyone. It's networking. I'm Nahul Wizard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm now Master of Scouts.
Ooh. Oh, well, we're not a scout, so we can't get any training from him, right?
Would it be possible for you to instruct me? Of course.
Oh, God.
Hours pass. Another butcher's wives. Haha, spirits. That was one of Malk's best jokes.
Malk. Delicious Malk.
Yep, sometimes the cursor lags when I get close to
Ooh.
clicking on a thing. So yeah, he can teach us stuff. We can spend our training points here.
Huh. Wait. So at the beginning of the game, when it had like training points in our stats,
Yep, you
we
could-
couldn't actually do anything there.
No, you
or-
could. You could raise your stats with those, but you can always
Okay.
raise your. You can also spend them to raise your skills, which is why it's actually better not to spend them.
Oh.
Because I can also
Wait,
like just.
what are-
Yeah.
I thought that like the stats were the skills. Are there other things
Yeah.
too?
like stealth and like defense. These are like derived stats. And hit recovery is like
Weird.
Diablo, lower is better.
Okay. Well, I'll trust you to know what like numbers you want.
I don't remember.
Man, this font is getting to me though. Like,
You don't like the font?
well, it's just it's a lot.
It's very.
And when you're-
fluid.
I feel like when you're doing story time, then yeah, it's great. It's fine, whatever. Like every screen that you're reading looks like it's like this calligraphy on parchment kind of thing, and that's cute. But when you get into nitty-gritty game mechanics, I feel like it's time to let go of your beautiful font that you use for absolutely everything and give me some like, give me some readable stuff.
It's like it.
Right, like,
it's when you're playing
Very
Darkest
clear
Dungeon.
readability.
When the thing flashes up and says they can be filled, they can be defeated, and then you look at the actual UI and it's all in Arial. Highly readable.
Yeah, basically that. Actually,
There's our journal.
oh no, we're sad again.
We got another page on our journal. So here's the first thing, and then we got a big picture of Corvo.
It was just that was his family portrait that Grandpa did a couple of years back.
Opendoor.wave is
Very
very
versatile.
good. I think I pressed Z or X. Yeah, X gives you the X-ray mode.
Oh,
This is very
Nice.
important.
I'm surprised that wasn't the default. Like,
It's Lord Harold.
that's right?
He's being an asshole.
Oh, does that have a rendering cost or something?
No, I think the game just randomly lags out.
Oh,
Although it also might have a. Let's find. It appears to have a rendering cost.
okay.
Talk to you.
Yeah. Oh,
This
you
is-
demand now,
Yeah,
dog.
this is the guy who gave us the message. Okay, so there's another raid coming, and Alhul, but the guy. Okay, we can't go in here.
Oop. Guard York.
Strict orders. No one comes
Mm.
in. Good looking for chests, because you can steal a lot.
I feel like no one would actually have the name York in a world where orcs are a real thing.
But the orcs are called Yahoo.
So-
So here's the wizard.
Right.
So really, no one would have the Nahul name in a game.
Okay.
Let's talk to the wizard.
we're already doing the wrong thing.
We got Sherrard.
Sherrard.
What's the latest news you've heard?
Oh my god.
Morale is low. What do you do? I am Alarath's assistant. I'm glad to know you because you're a wizard. I'm a wizard. Let's talk to the wizard.
Hmm.
Aha. I am Alarath. This is my laboratory, where I am in search for ancient ruins.
Okay. Now, one thing I would really love to see eventually from a video game.
Yep.
Is for the laboratory guy to not also be the magic guy.
Ooh, you have them be distinct guys.
Right. Like, what if the magic guy is all about training and doesn't really care about the mysteries of the arcane or anything? It's just, no, there aren't any arcane mysteries. That's fake. There's, like,
I think
very
that's
strict amounts of magic that you can do, and you have to do them better. And then the, like, laboratory guy will be into swords, and he'll have, like, training dummies set up, and it'll be like the fight lab, right?
I think
It'd be great.
Venture Brothers actually did that gag once.
Shit.
Between just Dr. Venture and what's his name, the wizard.
Dr. Orpheus.
Yeah, Dr. Orpheus. Because like Dr.
Yeah.
Orpheus is like, it's magic, it's mystical, there's mysteries of the universe, I can make fire! And then Dr. Venture pulls out a lighter.
Yeah, okay, but that's not exactly what I was talking about. And the cuter version of that scene is where Dr. Venture is describing the like data backup that he has of Hank and Dean's brains, which Dr. Orpheus had described as purgatory.
Or buying some spells. I don't remember how to do these, but I do want them. I remember Hold being really good. Got the heal spell.
It's only one pit.
Charge rate, sure. I don't think just 5 mana is really worth it, so that's it for now. I think maybe I should. You click on your little guy to get the rest.
Do we have a mana pool?
Yeah, the blue.
Oh,
Like this is our health,
look
and
at
that's
all
our
that.
mana. Yeah.
Okay, so
Fight the
there's
sword.
so here we have primary and then secondary.
Yep, and then like this you get from
Mhm.
like your armor and stuff. And this is how much damage you do. I do 0 to 1 crushing damage with my fist.
I can feel that. Healing rate and recharge rate seem to not exist. Wait, because we're at full and are not currently.
If you
healing?
mouse over them, they tell you.
Oh,
Because they're over a minute.
5 hit points per minute.
Yep.
Per real-time minute.
I don't know if it's real time or not.
Oh my god.
I remember mysticism being good.
Like,
I'm just
what is an in-game minute? It might take forever. Like, we can pause. Right? Like, we can bring up a menu and then everyone stops.
Okay, so that's how I'm going to spend our stats.
Alright. We got our base stats and our adjective stats.
If I go to my wizard,
Whoa!
Udam should show up here too. I
Like,
guess not. No, I'm at a
Every time
kindly
you
old
talk
wizard.
to someone, they give you their, like, trading card. It's like, by the way, this is just how we do business in Avalon.
There's an adventure log. Tells you about stuff. Got spells. Fireball does 10 to 19 heat damage and 2 to 8 crushing damage.
Whoa. Man, they're into their damage types.
Let's equip heal and then try to remember how to cast magic.
Oh, and this is okay.
You right
So
click.
speaking of damage types, and that's good, and mostly apropos of nothing because it has nothing to do with the video game itself. But I watched a tutorial video on like how to play Netrunner because I wanted to be able to like follow what the hell was going on for the Netrunner like final worlds that Sly09's doing. And it was really instructive. I'm like, oh, it's a game of hide and seek, and you know, resources and all that. And it was really good, but they never described the different damage types except for brain damage. Like they covered brain damage, but they didn't cover net damage or meat damage. And I'm like, but these must mean something.
Yeah, meat and net damage are the same thing. They're just discard a card at random, and then brain damage. I think it has a different specific word than that, but it's discard a card at random and then -1 max hand size.
Okay.
So like you tend to do brain damage to yourself, and then you get meat damage from usually Wayland because they send people to shoot you.
Right.
And
they shoot you with like rockets and stuff.
And then Jinteki does net damage usually because they attack your hacking implants when you do stuff to them.
That's weird. Why would they have two different words for the same like game effect?
You'd have to ask Dr. Garfield from the first Netrunner game.
All right, well, I'll go.
Dr. Garfield, you're on report.
It was.
That's important. Netrunner is important. Okay. I'm talking to a person named Heather. Chambermaid. Everyone does their part. Thanks, Chambermaid. Okay, so what is my actual quest? Gotta go to the Quartermaster, and I need to go to Captain Avarice.
Well, that is the thing that I read. So, there's like a video in the middle of it. Yeah, so it was pretty good.
There's to find the Quartermaster to find some stuff.
But warning, that video takes like an hour and a half. And it isn't even complete. But yeah.
Here's Kavan, I think he's important. I heard things. Very well. Who are all of you? Ahane. There's a lot of talking.
Yeah. It really kind of blows my mind that this kind of game could exist, you know?
Yeah.
Like when we think about video games, it's typically like gameplay cycles, right? Like where do you start, where do you end, how long does it take you to get there? If you get set back, how far? What kind of like penalties can we assess for what kind of like failures and that kind of thing. And that's the mechanical game. And something like this seems to be like two different games that interfere with one another, right? Where we have like sword and sorcery, spell casting, orc killing, and then walk around the castle with no map, talking to everyone about like the. Oh, shit! Well, shut my mouth.
Sorry, but yeah.
Good. No, that's good. And then like you get the details of these people's lives and just like hang around and talk for like forever. It's wild.
So we're being told where we can find better equipment because all he can give us is a knife because there's a shortage of good steel.
Ah, well.
Looking in the armory. Okay, so he gave me. Oh, I got a spell book.
Hey.
Which we
Mana
hold.
+5. Hold that spell book. Wait, what happened to our scroll?
He took it to give us the dagger, which I think is better.
Took it
because it was.
Wait. So it was like a letter that says here you can have something. Yeah. No, I remember that. Okay.
So this does 1 to 6 and 0 to 4.
Because it pops up like a scroll like that.
Yep, but
I really want that to be like a tag on the item itself, like like a laundry tag, like you're shopping for swords and it just says like damage 1 to 5.
We're making a pressed flower because we're holding a flower and we're holding a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go find.
Pretty sure Terraform meant the book, but no, because that's how you press flowers.
Yeah, in the book. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. But you said knife, which is not a book.
Can I hold the knife? Nope, knife goes in weapon
No.
slot. You don't hold it.
Ah, right. You can't just grab weapons. There's a slot on
There's
the Vitruvian man that the weapon goes in. But only if you're not too over encumbered.
Ooh, knife press is a good word combo.
Mm.
Who are you? Captain Delon. I love your
I
mustard.
feel like the knife press would be that would be a wrestling move. It had to be, right? Because hold on, there's like a jackknife suplex, I know. And then like various like presses and slams where you pick somebody up. So like the knife press would be someone's signature move, right? Be like,
Ooh, yeah. Cool wrestling
Like-
move, the knife press.
like so and so the blade.
in this rusty
or-
chainmail. I think these journal entries, you might actually get hints from reading them.
Hmm.
I don't remember. I have like ghost memories of all the early game stuff anyways, because I played it the most. I can always like look it up in a fact
Right.
later. Well, let's look up our chainmail. It can go into chest 2.
Ooh, chest 2.
So it goes under
Army.
our... It goes over our shirt, which is chest 1, but under our
Uh-huh.
vest.
Okay. All right, I'm figuring it out.
Up to -3 stealth, -1 defense, and +3 restriction. I forget if... So defense is like your AC, but not actual AC, so minus is actually
Right.
bad. But it gives you resistances.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we're less dodgy, but we're more resisty.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Oh my god, that texture is amazing. Like on top of that little like
I think all of
Generate
this is
thing.
like the Klingon Boggle set, yeah. They have some made up words.
holy crap. Now this looks like the okay, do you remember Magic Online back when it had the play area and you would actually like sit across tables from people? This looks like that. That's crazy. I have to duck away for a sec.
Okie doke. I'll just click on these as I think we're flirting with a table maid. Oh, there's a shade down in the basement. Ooh. Ooh, we deserve to have your fears dispelled. For you, I will personally investigate. Okay, so we got a quest. We didn't actually get a quest, but we need to go to the... We gotta go speak to Nora so we can go into the basement. I think she's over here. You're
Alright.
Ansan. We're gonna go in a basement to go kill something called a shade.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kitchen. We have to get Anora's Anora's permission to go down into the basement. I've recently spoken with Bonnie, and she informed me that there's something unusual in the kitchen basement.
Ah, we look like something of a soldier because we put on
Our
that
vest.
chainmail.
Oh, yeah, our
Yeah.
chainmail. Thing is eating the grains down there. I will dispatch these creatures for you.
It's gonna be rats, isn't it? There's just like a couple rats.
We got a
Maybe
quest.
rats.
Got to go there. So let's
Ah.
equip our killing
Alright.
spell. Fireball. Select a destination. We can only go to the OK basement from here.
The okay basement? Not the good basement? Oh no!
So you've got
Good work.
water beetles. That corpse had nothing.
Well,
I always missed this quest when I want to click on the other corpse. Okay. They make little squeaky noises when they die. Let's try our other killing spell, because we've also got Frost.
okay.
Apparently it's more
That
accurate.
might kill them differently. Boink. More accurate.
I'm out of MP now, so I'm just going to have to knife them.
Welcome to terrible Diablo. Oh, man. Oh, look at him go.
You have to stop to attack.
Yep.
Does not like the,
Yeah.
Can I get you?
He just sailed right over him.
We got him, though.
We gotta stop using that spell.
Yeah, we'll use Fireball. Fireball. I also forgot, what is this?
It's not actually gonna hit anything. Jeez.
Look how little damage this one. I think this is the spell you start with. And then, like, this is the spell you buy. It's like, okay. Average
It
of...
doesn't say how much it costs, though.
It doesn't. I forget if they... I forget if they ever do hit escape to get out of that
Just
menu.
have to figure it out. You'll figure it out eventually, player. Don't worry.
So spacebar activates your killing mode. So if I spam on spacebar, I can make my knife appear or disappear.
Yes, the killing mode.
People don't like it when you talk to them in killing mode.
The same goes for real life. I fear. It's one of the lessons. Oh my god. Man, maybe you're just like super on point with those first two shots.
Stabbing beetles.
I do like the noises that they make. Those are really great.
I want to run away a little bit.
It sounds like a dog put through like a couple filters. All right, good. That probably worked.
Yeah, I killed one of them. Like a tactical retreat for a bit. Because upstairs is where the healing is at. I think. The red bar is health, yeah.
I figured out all too late that the vial of blood that's on your screen over on the right, it's actually a meter.
So I think the healers are over here in the church.
I mean, by the time we find them, we're going to be at full health anyway.
Friar Massus. Did you have me a quest? Looking for news. For salvation and healing.
Healing, question mark.
Brother Crosby is the experienced healer.
Okay. Alright.
Is there also a Brother Stills and a Brother Nash?
Hmm?
There's Brother K. Turn on my slowdown mode.
See, it slows the game down because you're looking very carefully. And that's why
Yeah.
you can see where you're going.
There's Brother Mo. There's Brother Curly, who is bald. Not taking your journal entry this time. Where's Brother Crosby at? Do you know Brother Curly? Made a line appear. There's injured.
Mm-hmm.
They need supplies. need some herbs. Hardy weed, then fragile flower. Gotta find Brother Mo some dank herb. Hardy herb. How about you, Belinda?
Maybe there's some in the basement.
Maybe there could be in the basement, yeah.
Wait, we are literally looking for someone, but we can't tell her that.
Yeah, I'm looking for Brother Crosby. Okay, so they gave us quests. Brother Crosby is usually somewhere around here. But you were being prophetic when... you said we would heal before we found him. Yeah, I quite like the music in this game. Off noise. Okay, we're full of MP. I'm just gonna go throw fireballs at the beetles.
All right. That's
Nope.
good. Maybe Brother Crosby is a metaphor for the journey that we take to seek out the theoretical Brother Crosby.
So you can save. I'm gonna overwrite.
Well,
This is our save, yeah. You just save anywhere.
all right.
Time for a beetle fire.
That probably worked. Yeah.
It's not supposed to be green, but it looks very mystical. Okay, that one sailed
Dang.
it.
Hmm.
The knife, this one. No, don't. There we go. Are there any more? Turn on my slow down vision. What do you mean really bad haircut, Shabadoo? It's like a great
Nope.
haircut to me.
I found some.
Let's get him away from the walls so that I can see them. There we go.
Yeah, roasted. It's excellent.
Any stuff down here? Anything on your corpses, beetles? I don't imagine so. You do want to click on every corpse in this game, but I don't imagine the beetles will have anything.
I don't want to click on a corpse in any game. That's gross.
But I love it.
Okay.
Like just digging through beetle entrails in a basement? Are you kidding me?
What if we had a game that was entirely about digging through entrails? Like instead of being the person who goes around murdering all the monsters, you're the guy who goes on like cleanup detail, or like you have to like dig through fish carcasses to find out what they ate, get the valuable stuff from it.
There's a game called Viscera Cleanup Duty or something that is exactly that.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yes.
I just invented it though. Like it's my unique idea. Do not steal. How is this real?
I believe it's like a space station looking thing, like a room in a space age looking place. It's full of guts, and you have a mop and a bucket, and the game is you clean it up.
See, that's somewhat different than I was describing, but
Ah,
I understand.
I think that was all of them. Does our quest agree?
Basement, unwanted food thieves.
I don't see any other beetles.
Like if I just wanted a mopping minigame, I would, wash my kitchen. I have that job in real life. And then I would actually have a clean kitchen at the end of it instead of like a nonsense point in a video game. Maybe she wants the like beetle corpses removed also. Maybe we're right on to the cleanup detail game that I was describing without realizing I had blundered into it.
What do you say, Nora? Infestation of giant beetles feasting on the flour. However, I dispatched every one of them, and our food supplies are once again safe from their unwelcome maw. This is definitely a wizard speaking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking the credit for the beetles I killed. I am well enough, madame.
No,
I
not
only
a giant. You're not paying attention to me. There was no giant.
no giant.
There
Wait,
were
no, there was a
beetles.
giant. Cass, there was a giant. Shut up.
There's a-
There was a giant. Yeah, I incinerated him.
Yeah.
I only had
it was
to.
huge.
I only
He
had to
somehow
run.
fit in the basement. Don't worry about it.
I only had to run away once. So I'm okay. There's a hole that must be repaired immediately. Should find Davitt in the mess hall. Okay, so we have to go get the hole repaired. I did kill 2 with 1 fireball. And that's pretty cool.
Ah.
There's guard Davitt.
Now what?
We're gonna give this guy a sassing off. Haha.
So we're one of those sassy wizards.
We're a wizard named Nahul Wizar. I think we're a sassy wizard. We also get to talk down to him because we're a noble. I think that's part of how it goes. I think if I talk to him again, we have that exact same conversation. Nope, we just get to sass him again.
Wow, 2 seconds later, we get to say, looks like you haven't started fixing the wall.
We're in a war here, Davitt.
War against idleness. Gotta get those soldier hands to use.
She's gonna make us a
I
pie.
remember it. Oh. Alright.
Come for your pie already. We just need a little
I feel
dedication.
like that's
and luck.
happened to me in real life. Like I'll tell people that I'm baking bread, and then like the next minute they'll be like, "Do you have the bread?" And I'm like, "Do you have any idea how long it takes to make this?"
Yeah, like I made the dough today. It's resting right now. I'll be baking it tomorrow. Sometimes, not all bread does that. But yes, we got
Yeah,
some training
that's
points from that
typical
quest. We got 4.
Okay.
We
What can
got
we
stat points.
Use
from that.
those for
It's
the
bad.
stats, or do we go back to the wizard and like train up with him? Do we want to? Maybe +5 mana is good, actually.
I think it's just +3.
Oh well, that seems pretty poor.
Could just put 2 into mysticism. Oh, I'll hold on to it for now. We
Right.
might find a weapon that needs some more coordination, like our longsword. Our broadsword needs 12 strength
We're
and 10 cord.
not-
How close am I to
We're
that?
just not coordinated enough.
Not strong enough, actually.
Swords are heavy, man.
Okay, so we're back to our other quests. We gotta go to the Outer Bailey.
The game labels it worn broadsword, but we're not wearing it. Plot
Oh.
hole game.
So you can proceed to Outer Bailey. I think once you've unlocked stuff, you can, like, fast travel.
Whoa.
Well, this is working better than it did on my computer in 2003. That's crazy.
Well,
I mean, like, back on the
What do you
computer,
mean?
on the hardware this game was almost designed for, like, this would just immediately pop up and, like, look weird, but now it just,
Oh.
it's very smooth. Our wizard's muscles just for
oh
show.
my god.
7 strength,
Is it-
hugely
hold
buff.
on.
Yeah.
So what I didn't realize about that loading screen until like a couple seconds into looking at it, like that was the map of the castle and then the map of the town. Is that going to be like the entirety of the game?
It gets bigger than that, but for the most part, this game is called Siege of Avalon. We're in a castle called
Okay.
Avalon. This is a
Alright.
siege. We spend most of our time in the castle and surrounding areas.
I mean, that's not bad in itself. I just, you know, it took me a minute to realize what was happening with that.
Fresh meat for the grinder.
You have the look of Corvus about you. He is my brother. Are you ready to learn the basics of soldiering, Kaz?
No, absolutely not.
Too bad. Moldoc will be our training
Yeah,
partner.
there's not a dialogue option for no, because we're a go-getter.
Here's Moldoc. I am Nahul Wizar, your new sparring partner. We just stand here. We could. Let me whack at each other. Yes.
Why are we always asking about rumors?
You hold shift, you won't walk.
It sounds like... It sounds like you're cutting through celery, like...
That's the Foley they had. I forget if you actually get training points from this, or if this is just like the fight tutorial. It's fun though. You get like 4 hits to his 1.
We're wearing him down.
Okay, now we can talk to him. Rumors. What do you think's improved? Good day, Bulldog! I like these guys are like training. Is this training? This should be your favorite.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know. It's missing something.
Anime music. Don't see the dummy.
I think what it's missing is direction.
Ah, true. Like we just did some training with Moldok.
Right.
I feel confident in my abilities. We had to come here to get some training that updated our journal.
Oh. Just had to like whack that guy for a hot minute.
Beetles. And like pictures of sword and stick. That's totally not just the same graphics we have in our inventory right now. No. No siree. No siree.
Look, it had some good photoshopping done to it to make it look distinct.
Can I attack this? Nope. I want to try something.
Uh-huh. Are you going to actually try to like kill one of them?
I'm gonna fight man, and I'm gonna see how he reacts to fireball.
All right, good killing. What about this?
Okay, he's turned red. Fireball. Oh, he just takes it.
Man, he really took those fireballs like a champion.
Okay.
He's like, well.
Like, oh, shake it off. To the outer Bailey. Oh. Wonder if this guy wants to talk to me or not.
Oh shit. Oh man, he walks faster at a diagonal than he does in other directions.
It's because you cover the same distance and the same speed, but diagonals are longer than cardinals.
Penrith.
Penrith. There may be trouble at the expedition your brother was on. What's happened, sir? As you know, player, Corvus was a part of a large troop. Aha. Oh, crap, I clicked through that. Oh, well, we got a quest. Our new quest is to find Corvus.
I must find him, I must. Okay. Hey. Captain Penrith.
Hey.
Letting it all hang out, my dude.
Yeah, with my Mickey Mouse gloves.
Mickey Mouse gauntlets.
Horse. Horse noise. I don't.
No, everyone looks different in their art because they have an official rendering done at some point in their lives, and you know it's an expensive and laborious process, and they really love it, and they get a bunch of prints of it. But you know,
Oh,
You can't
here's.
just do that all the time. You can't just update your profile photo.
I can't get to the gate.
You cannot interact with horse.
I wanted to try to burn them alive.
The
Suck.
spindly-legged, small-headed horse.
Here's Rooney.
Rooney.
Good day, dear lordship.
He is totally a Warcraft peasant.
He's a groom. Oh, who's the lucky bride? We're running out of food, so we might have to eat the horses.
Yeah, more like the lucky bridal, it turns out.
Hey, hey!
But Tish.
Can I just,
Horse.
just a little bit? No?
Do not fireball, horse.
Why
So
not?
rude.
It is rude, you're
Oh,
right.
Horse.
Paladrian.
Man. You just know she's a princess with a name like that, right?
And also this attitude. Excuse me, princess.
Oh, she's been a bit snappish lately.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell that to people. When...
Oh, she unimpressed by
After I
my
snap her.
rose?
Yeah, well, not charming, but not that charming, Prince. You'll have to do better.
Here's a guy with a cape. Olan.
Although, Andrian, wouldn't that mean, like, man of the sea? Like, she's a merman.
Ooh. Olan the Quick. Rogue. Treasure hunter. Not a thief. I think Olan is a smuggler.
Man, we're so sassy. Oh my god. The 90s snark! It lives on to this day, somehow.
His name's Holt, to be found at the South Gate. We got a heads up that Holt sells stuff.
Maskazaz says, really more of a crime enthusiast.
I've not been really debate. Wait a second. Oh no!
Oh no! No! Us! Laren.
Nice tent,
Yes,
Laren.
Yeah, well, it's for hosting his news hour with McNeil.
Here's Merchant Gaul. I can't
Okay.
talk. There we go.
Why he had? You don't have the gall to talk to him.
Ah, so you can sell stuff. Tiffany's buying canvas hood, fancy hat, pants, vest, kilts. Kilts are important.
Oh my god.
Sashes, tabards, tunics.
Wait, how many crowns do we have?
5.
We have 5 crowns. I feel like no matter what else we have in our budget, fancy hat is happening. Like you can't just.
crowns?
Oh my god, it's too many crowns.
So we could
Okay.
ferry all of our pants and vests and stuff back here to sell for 1 crown a piece. Don't really
Like,
worry
how
about
many-
money in this game.
Okay. Man,
We do need the fancy hat.
fancy
though.
hat.
We do
We
need
gotta
the
get.
fancy hat.
I feel like that's the capstone of the night, right? Like we have a. We may have quests or no. Nahul Wazar has quests, but now we have a quest.
The free band.
You know?
The smithy has nothing for sale because he's got no metal. He's got no metal shipments. That'll be important.
Yeah, so far this has been way more not Diablo than anything else. It's like extremely chatty one area Diablo.
So he lost a steel shipment, and we're going to go find it.
Oh.
And he's
Really?
going to. He's talking a lot about
steel
it.
Shipment? Wouldn't you get? Wouldn't it be better to have a shipment of iron and like, you know,
Make your own steel.
make the steel out of it yourself?
Well, the
from,
steel
you
we're
know,
getting is special steel. That's really
Oh,
good
it's
steel.
it's the good steel.
And good steel.
All right.
I am not a child.
I am Noj, a child.
I am Nose Child.
Child of Noj.
That's not a chest I can click on. Ah. Hey, Jens.
Yeah,
Free
the
man.
Hool Wizar has morals that we do not. So he's not willing to just steal anything. Maybe if we had started out as a scout. God.
Buff. What? What?
I don't know. I love everything about that. Like the random direction of the shadows, the fact that he's about to like smash that sword in half onto like
He's got his own pauldrons. Yeah, he is. He is hammering it on the horn.
right.
looks
He's about
like.
to bend it in two.
Maybe that's the point. He wants it to have a flex to it. This is for a trap or something.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's definitely it.
So then we got to go back to the place.
Wait. Pelandrian doesn't have a portrait. She's not important enough.
Nah, I think she has a quest later, but for now she was just yell. She's
Oh,
yelled.
all right. We're not. No. We don't have enough charm to talk to her. Maybe if we had that fancy hat,
Oh
we'd be
yeah,
able to-
maybe.
we would have our inn. He'd be
think
like, "Oh, I saw you a minute ago, but something's changed."
Wilford
I'd be
the
like,
Tanner. Sells
I make
leather
leather of all
stuff.
kinds: purple, green, yellow.
And it's very special red.
What in the world? Like, I'm not about to tell the guy how to do his job, but he is playing with some RGB magic.
I can't leave yet. I remember there being something else over here, but there might not be. Up on the map just ends. Can't go over here.
They should have put a wall there, I think, but
They implied one.
the implied wall. It's fine.
Implied wall.
No, wait.
Nice.
I got another one. The Tanner knows that you can't spell magic without RGB.
Where's-
It works until you realize that magic has neither an R nor a B in it. A is pretty close to B.
think
I
wanna
learned
go
that
here.
in kindergarten.
A is close to B.
It's so close.
Haven't gotten here yet. Once you've gone to a place, you can like quick travel to it.
That's a mercy. Mrag
This place has a cutscene's going to happen here that has sad music. The music will play even before you get the cutscene.
They're easing you into it.
Yeah.
They're preparing you for the sadness. Just like how every page of a great novel will warn you about the next one.
Ooh, that's very true. I think we can go in here now because Sir Roth has been expecting you. So we're gonna go.
No! And then the boys just sort of like teleport out of place.
Slow
and-
down.
It's probably because there's too many like guys on the screen. With
And I
their
can't
duck
move
walks.
because Roth is coming to walk into me.
Oh,
We're gonna
no.
have our discussion behind a wall, so I'll
We're
press the
through.
X-ray button. Yeah.
Wait. Is Sir Roth important?
Yeah. Want to read his text?
Oh yes, yeah, we're bringing it back. You would be Corvus's brother. I am sorry for your loss. What can I do for you?
My brother was seen in the village.
I know. These 3 knights were part of a search party that went out looking for him. They have just returned with their report.
What was the news, sir?
I should make a different voice for Nigel Wizard or my voice will die.
They went out into the village and hunted around. They found signs of a battle, but there was no sign of your brother anywhere. As you may know, the Ahul aren't known to take prisoners. If your brother had been killed, his body would have been somewhere in the village. Therefore, we suspect he's still alive.
Okay, so I have to workshop this. Who is Nahul Wizard?
Okay, so he's been sassy.
He's sassy.
He is a wizard.
He's a wizard.
He likes to exaggerate his own accomplishments, and he has excellent fashion sense.
Fashionable.
Yeah.
Looks like He-Man.
Yes.
So who is like that?
Like if you could do Medivh.
Oh, I know who it would be.
Okay.
I can't do the voice. I can't do my Patrick Warburton voice because that's like the Tick, right?
Yes. Patrick Warburton did play the Tick in
Like
a live-action television show of the Tick. Yeah, no,
Are you still looking for him, sir?
that's not bad, actually. The disappearance of General Oberon's force has left the garrison depleted, and the Sha'ul are showing signs of great activity. At this time, we can ill afford any more men lost, especially over the life of just one soldier. I am sorry, son, but we can't risk any more of our forces searching for him. Take heart. He's an excellent survivor. If anyone can make it back to Avalon alive, it's Corvus.
I would like your permission to search for my brother, sir.
I see. Confidentially, I was hoping that you would say something like that. I believe something could be arranged. I will transfer you to Madame's command. He's the master of scouts, and from him you may gain orders to search outside Avalon. However, are you sure you want to do this? It is very dangerous outside Avalon. The Ahul have increased their patrols ever since Oberon's troops left.
Yeah, sure. I can't do that Patrick Warburton voice. It's too bad, and my nose is very stuffy. I have very little range. Okay, when we do tabletop, I have one character who his voice is just flat and bored all the time, even though he's not flat and bored. He just sounds like he is. And doing that voice for too long will kill my throat, even though I'm just sounding flat and bored.
That's crazy.
I have no range. I need to know my brother's fate.
Very well. Take this letter to Madame and get his approval. I hope you've taken your training seriously. It's about to become very important to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Henry Lee Roth. I won't let you down. Is that his name? The hair metal guy? David Lee Roth. I said Henry
David
Lee Roth.
Roth.
Who the fuck is Henry Lee? This is like his uncle or something.
No, Henry Lee Roth is, I think he was a Whig, like a prominent one back in colonial America.
Ooh, yeah, a wig.
Yeah.
Request. We gotta go to Madame's command. Tab. This adventure tab is gonna get very big.
We're going on a big adventure. Look,
Okay.
General Roth didn't even give us the card. What the hell, man?
Doesn't get a Pokemon card. Doesn't get a wizard
man.
card.
Oh, man.
Also, you just named the next stream, by the way. Nahul Bazaar's Big Adventure.
It's not excellent. It's not that great. It's big.
Big.
Going on a big adventure.
It's not really bizarre either.
No. Nope, it's an ordinary adventure.
Ordinary.
This is the most ordinary video game. I swear to God. This is like... Almost every video game has its thing, right? Its shtick. It's like... its twist. Its bit of uniqueness. What is... Man.
This is The Hobbit. Literally The Hobbit. There and back again. And it comes with a ring.
A simple gold ring.
Taking your shit.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a...
Yeah.
Okay, I think we want this.
Okay.
I don't...
Attack +1.
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
Is that useful on a magic tome?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. We got this. I guess I ought to wear that. I can only wear that in and hand 2.
In hand miscellaneous. So, I feel like our Vitruvian paper doll is also an instruction manual almost,
Yeah.
right? Like how to draw, and then these are parts of a human: the head, the gauntlet, the arm,
The outer.
This is the outer human.
This is the outer part of the man.
Look, this is the epidermis. I don't know how to draw that. Like, I got the Pictionary for epidermis. I don't know what to do.
Doctor prescribes this.
Seriously,
video game
that would be a
mechanic for the
nightmare
cocaine
scenario,
ball.
right?
Yeah, that would
Like,
be.
the thing, you're doing Pictionary, and you're like, you have to draw stuff, and it's like, the other team got dog or whatever nonsense, and you get epidermis. And it's like, well, heck.
Do synonyms count for Pictionary?
I think if someone says skin, then that's good enough. But
Yeah.
still, like, what do you do to draw skin? You just draw a person, then it'll be like, oh, man, happy man.
No, you just have to
Large
draw.
man? Like-
You have to draw a really old, wrinkly person pulling on their wrinkles. Okay, if it was charades, it would be easy
Right.
because you just do that to yourself.
Yeah.
But here's Madame. You've received a transfer. We're one of your scouts.
I do not have a hide. That's so rude.
Yeah, I've never seen Cass hide in my life.
That's because I'm good at it.
That's true. If you see somebody hide, like what is yeah. Okay, there you go. Our new quest.
Wow, I'm
Like,
glad Madame is not important because he was chatty. Holy shit.
Actually, he's fairly important, but we don't care. I think he's
All right,
actually a
well.
party member at some point. With a better one.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, then,
Okay, so I want to go speak to Olan. We talked to him before. Adventure log.
Hmm.
He gets a.
Oh, wow. He was like, hey, could you draw my portrait but do me up as Boromir? I really want to look like Boromir.
So here's one thing. Even though I have my monitor resolution set to 600 by 800, the game still full screens in 6 by 9, but gets captured by OBS in 4 by 3. So this guy looks. Everything in the game is a little stretched to me, but looks fine in OBS. So this guy looks extra squat and buff to me.
Oh my god. Ah, yes. The wide man.
A wide man. Okay, let's
Yo, maybe I should get one of those installed in my own home. The buff mirror, where it
Ooh,
just like
yeah.
warps you out, and so you look like extra broad. And it's like, yeah, I've really been putting on a lot of
broadness.
like skull thickness.
It must be all the chewing I've been doing.
Yeah.
Everything I said was just maddening.
Ew.
Well, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. I barely notice.
I mean, I can't see it at all because I'm
Yeah.
looking at the OBS window.
And the obs trick just makes it look fine. Yeah, we're doing night stuff, by the way. Here's Olan.
Hmm. Well, let's get Olan with it.
Yes, and people like you only can. Then actually, it's just I realized telling that to people like you only convinces them to go.
He's gonna. Wow, he's like the counter sass.
Yeah, he's getting outsassed by the
Hmm.
criminal enthusiast.
Crime enthusiast.
Needs a favor. Aha, she's nice and all, but not really anything I can do for her. Not my area, you see.
Oh, he's totally gay then.
Uh-huh. I know a lord,
Alright.
young. Okay, so we're gonna. And who is Pell? Aha. We're gonna go talk to. We're gonna have to go play matchmaker for the quest.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match.
Where's she at? She was over here before.
Oh, he meant Peladrian?
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't expect people to hang out by the horses at night. That's weird. Horses start doing things at night, man. They have like rituals. It's creepy.
Horses
Or
and
maybe
night
I'm thinking of
rituals.
deer. No, I'm thinking of deer. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's over here by
So
the
there was
well.
one I don't know if you live in a part of the world that's infested by deer, but they
I
are a
do.
pestilence. Then you might know that sometimes they just sort of like look at you. And like there was um this happened at my friend's house. There was just like a deer at the window and it just looked in at us. It was just like stare. And then just like walked on by and we're like, what the fuck was that? Are we being cased?
We go. We gotta go. A scholar. She fell in love with a nerd.
Her mistake. Never fall in love with a nerd.
Oh, and she's a wizard, and he's afraid of magic.
Oh my god.
I am Fornaxian. Our magic is in our blood.
Fornaxans have ways.
The
Four of
Fornaxian
them.
ways. Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta go
Good
talk to
gravy.
him.
I feel like she's said more than anyone else in the game so far. Like, she had this whole story.
We might not be perceptive or charming enough to do this, but we're gonna try. Those are the dialogue stats of this game.
Mm. Oh man, we should have maxed those out immediately. Like the dialogue is the best part of this game.
I'll after the stream I'll look up like the numbers you just need.
Mhm.
Oh god, it's our doppelganger.
Crap. Wait, maybe we can pose as him and like come back to Pelandrian and be like, "Hey, so I'm not afraid of magic anymore." No, no, it's the McNeil Laren News Hour guy. Ah, crap.
Yep. And of course they are secretly in love with each other, but they think they hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
Brr. I'm no wizard. I'm just Nahul Wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard, but if you insist, fireball in the face.
Have you seen this one? Fires my frost spell that just misses.
Just goes right past him, and he's like, "Oh wow, maybe magic sucks. Actually,
Yeah,
I
maybe
shouldn't be
that's
afraid of it at all."
Damn Your Eyes. That's a good one. Consider. Digital Tome. Played any good books lately, Kaz?
This is the book that you were looking for.
We're basically like playing. This could almost be okay. There we go.
Are we actually gonna dress up like him?
No, it's like
Oh.
a shirtless pirate
Woo!
simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, genre.
Oh my god, I love that genre.
Our extremely buff wizards with 7 strength. Hello.
I've come back shirtless to tell you that he loves you.
He is also in pain, like you. You could say every rose has its thorn. I have a rose here. You cannot have it. I've pinned it to my body.
Yeah, it's pinned to my skin, just like through the skin, in the miscellaneous part of the human.
Okay, so you just gotta. I don't care about. You can pause the video if you want to read this on the VOD. He has no confidence. He's a nerd. What are we doing? I have to go. I must get. I have to talk with him to get him to talk to her.
All right.
This is our first one of our. This is the first quest you.
God, this
what-
is
Yeah.
this is giving me flashbacks of Inquisitor.
Ooh, yeah. We have to find our proofs of love.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a Inquisitor
Them
started
proofs.
development around the same time this game was released, right? I think I fucked it up. Probably should have saved, but no, I think I didn't fuck it up.
Eh.
What if I conveyed her a token of your contrition? And he doesn't have any
Oh, we're gonna
possessions.
extort him.
Yeah, but he has no possessions to
Yeah.
extort.
Ooh, and then we get to go extort her.
Oh god, no, I don't want to give up
too.
the rose. But
Shit.
She doesn't like the color red because she's a redhead. Yeah. She likes blue.
Whew.
So
Okay.
we have to find a blue thing for her.
We have to give up our jeans.
Yeah, you want our jeans? I like how in
I
our
bring this token as an act of contrition. Rips off pants.
up here it kind of looks like we're wearing shorts over our jeans. I don't know why.
Because you put them on leg 2, obviously.
I'll try. Nope, even when I'm not wearing pants, like our underwears also have that same. Maybe that's just our underwear showing up.
All right, well.
Okay. So we'll
Okay.
talk to Olan.
That's good.
Appropriate gifts.
Give me precisely 18 crowns. That will be adequate.
We're gonna go kill some Ahul to find a gift. Ah, there's a certain house in the village.
Oh, wow. I thought it said certain horse in the village, and it's like, oh, fuck. It's going to be the horse ritual again. We're going all the way back to 5 minutes ago when I was making up stories about deer looking in on me.
A magically locked chest. You know if it's intact. Got it? Sure. We need to talk to Pell about the gift. And then we can finally go into the outside and kill some orcs.
This game requires 1,000 times more reading comprehension than Diablo does. I kind of love it for that.
I'm going out there anyways, though.
The village is dangerous?
Yeah, the village is
How?
over. It's been taken over.
Oh. They should have started with that. They buried the lead. By the way, orcs conquer village. Like, that should be the headline.
Got lots of text stuff of our adventure log filling up. No more journal page. So our quests are, we need to find some herbs, we need steel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And for some reason, because these two assholes won't just talk to each other, we have to go risk our lives in an orc overrun village to find a violet or something.
Clicked on the wrong person. Yo. Okay. We could have just lied there.
Okay.
Okay, I think we leave now.
Oh, that's good. I'm about it. We'll be all right.
I can't think of anything else
We'll
we should
go to the
do.
village.
Yeah.
No, it's good. We'll, explore, experience more of the game. I think that'll be great. Yeah, get more of those like noises.
So we have to go to the gate
Here we
before we can
go.
leave, I think.
This is the map.
We could also buy some stuff here. I think there's somebody here we were supposed to talk to. I think Luke can sell stuff.
Yeah, like, I have a feeling that we're never going to fight a single orc. We're just going to talk to him and...
And we talked to the orc.
Yeah.
Have you heard any rumors lately, orc?
That's exactly it. Oh yeah, I heard a rumor that we're going to conquer your fucking castle. You know, just a word around the bonfire with us. Anyway, have a good one.
So those guys are always guarding the stairs.
There are guys always guarding the stairs, and Holt here says they have to sleep sometime. It's awfully ominous, right? Like,
Won't
I
find
thought
anything amiss here. No, sir, not a thing. You like what? Do you like what you see? Ooh, why are you whispering?
Okay, so he's trying to start a black market for, like, good weapons.
Yep. Here's the
Okay.
stuff that we
Holy
under no
shit.
means can afford. Usually you find equipment in this game, not buy it, so...
That's a pity.
And we have...
I meant Holt.
Yeah.
We wrote that immediately after
After meeting him,
meeting
yeah.
him. I doubt he's the most honest person. Were you scribbling that down while you were talking to him? It's like,
Yeah, it's like a detective. He always has his notepad out.
oh my god, that was some of the best parts of LA Noire too. Was like Cole Phelps immediately like writing things down about people and like sketching their faces and shit.
That is a cop technique to like use your notepad while talking to people to like annoy them or intimidate them.
Well, it worked in Hot Fuzz at least.
Okay. So I'm going to go done talking to people. There's nothing important here. I'm gonna look quickly
The
for a
music almost
chest.
sounds like Chrono Trigger.
Ooh. Only more MIDI.
Yes.
Let's go Let's begin. I'll turn on my killing mode to pull out my dagger.
Right. We're going to the killing village. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. It's messed up. What a loading screen.
It's a bridge. So, yep. We have to find our guys to kill.
We have to find the Den of Evil and kill every monster inside of it.
Oh, I saw a movement.
Or at least watch our skeleton kill every monster inside of it.
There's some stairs down.
Ooh.
Blocked by rubble.
Oh. Glad that we knew to say that out loud above our head with text somehow.
Yeah, the text above head thing really looks like RuneScape to me. Saw a rat. Yep, so we just gotta...
That's because you have enough perception.
I think our perception's kind of low, actually. We spent all of our points on wizarding.
Well, okay, fine, but any asshole can see a rat. Like, come on. They're right there. Like, most of us probably have rats within viewing distance of our bodies right this second. They're everywhere.
Owl noise. I want to find somebody to murder. Oh. Here's some weird monsters.
They look like foxes, but, like, messed up.
There's an orc. So, because people have to stand to attack you, this is the most effective strategy for one-on-one fighting.
kiting. Oh, that's brilliant.
So we have
Hey!
bad stuff. Do some inventory Tetris.
The man knew how to travel.
I remember these pants being good for a long time.
We got his scimitar.
Yeah, so let's look at this
Sweet.
stuff. We might actually be able to use this. Yeah, we can use the scimitar.
We have enough strength. We 7 strength?
You have exactly enough
Woo!
strength and coordination to use it. How about the buckler? Yeah.
So we killed him and now we're wearing his skin, basically. Like, let's be
That's
real.
furry
Those
boots.
are boots?
Yep.
Oh. Piercing, crushing.
Then we can still wear our jeans with our patchwork pants.
Okay.
I kind of like
Well,
how
good.
the pants look, though.
Yeah.
We just killed this guy, stripped him, and then immediately, like,
Oh no, his corpse became naked.
yeah, his corpse became naked.
Of all the details.
They're called mersquags.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that orc didn't drop an outer.
Word, man. You know how some people like can't say or hear the word moist or something? Like mersquag does it for me. Like, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, like that.
Okay, he's actually kind of. Oh, did I kill him?
Yeah.
Okay, he kind of wrecked. He kind of wrecked our shop though. So
Yeah,
let's...
you got kind of a.
And that healed for Jack, but hey, it'll all come back.
You got 25% out of that. That's not bad. Ooh, are there's like berries? Oh
So
god.
there's another mersquag. I'm out of MP.
Mersquag.
Okay,
Boy.
no, we'll have to use what we learned.
Uh-huh. Ah, the kiting technique. Get in one hit, and then use the X button to slow the game down. And then use our now superhuman reflexes to dodge out of the way of his counterattack.
He's running away.
And that is how you cut down a mersquag.
Yeah, so we're not a super warrior. Although even a warrior at this point might have trouble with these guys. We got a rose bush with some ealing herbs.
Okay. Didn't someone want those actually?
Yep.
Okay.
Her brother Mo.
All right. Oh shit, 2 of them. I feel like we might have kind of a time of 2 of them.
It's
The
just
technique might not work.
as soon as I get a fireball, I miss,
shit.
and then there we go.
Oh man, he got his 1 hit in for a quarter of your health.
Okay, yeah. Let's run away. Ba 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 ba. Did I lose him? No.
Shit.
Missed with my fireball. We outrun them though.
We're faster than the mersquag.
Yeah, we're faster than mersquag.
Our piddly little wizard legs will definitely take us to safety.
Well, we have a quest to turn in, and also we want to be healed, so maybe we'll find Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
I somehow doubt it, but you know, if with our combined video game intelligence, we might be able to bump our heads together and then say, ow, that hurts actually, and maybe not actually think of the solution to where Crosby could be. Crosby the monk.
The fruit.
Yeah. It's almost like Rose Hips have a name that no one writing this
Oh god.
knew about.
He's giving us some medicine to go heal Corvus with.
What? How does he know? What?
He knows Corvus is missing and assumes Corvus will be wounded since he's missing.
Well, okay, yeah, this guy's logic train. Corvus is missing. If he's missing, he's wounded. If he's wounded, it's going to get infected, and if it's infected, it'll spread like a plague.
Mhm.
So,
Give him this for his rose juice.
like, man. So this guy is like super worried about literally anyone going missing for any length of time because of reasons like that.
Also, I just noticed one of the monks was Curly and the other one's Mo.
Oh, only now?
So where's
oh my god.
so where's Larry? That was the other stooge, right? I don't remember my stooges.
It was one of the other Stooges.
Okay, why do we have Crosby and not... This should be Larry, or the other one should be Stills and Nash, right?
Yeah, I know.
And then you have another one who's only
Alright,
there
we did it.
sometimes called
We
Young.
finally found this man.
I need of healing. Zoop. Give... Any rumors now that you've healed me?
Oh my god.
Okay, so we got our
Curly, Mo, and Crosby.
Curly, Mo, and Crosby. Here's a Mursquag
Uh,
imprint. We pressed a Mursquag.
That's a Mursquag? What? They look nothing like that.
No, they've got like bug body and like frog legs.
That looks like a Rorschach test, but only half of one, so it's not even mirrored. A 1/2 Rorschach test? It's like nothing.
That's nothing.
It's like it's a coffee stain on the book, and it's like, no, Mursquags totally look like this. And this is why I was saying that Nahul Wazar was an exaggerator. He's like, oh yeah, no, they're everywhere in that village, and they're totally deadly. But I'm heroic and all that, so...
Yeah, I always thought they looked like the monsters from Tremors 2 as
They
well.
look like this, kind of. They're like snipes, if you've ever seen one of those.
Uh-huh.
You've seen a snipe, haven't you?
But now I've got Fireball Mana, asshole.
Ugh.
Eat it! Taste the flame!
See, if only the Mursquag had gone back to Mursquag Crosby the monk. Crosby the Mursquag monk. And healed. Then they might have been ready for you. But
They didn't.
They didn't do that.
And so I blasted them with fire.
Yeah.
Can
So
I,
they lose.
real quick test.
Just more roses.
I could put my knife in the rose bush.
Just stash it there for later.
Yeah.
I might need to commit a murder in this household, and I'll need a handy murder weapon.
I probably should have sold this worthless crap while I was in town, because...
Well, we could stash it in the next rose bush that we find.
Or I could just, while I'm just here in the crossroads, just,
Oh, we're gonna ground it.
grind it down.
I'm gonna duck away for a sec.
Okie doke. Taste the meat, not the heat. Taste this heat. But it grill ya. I'm so stoked this game just baseline works. I spent so long trying to get this playable and it just works on Windows 10. I still don't believe it. On Windows 7 it wouldn't run for crap. I made a virtual machine to try to run it, but it ran like crap. I did it again like in the week or so. Just tried to. And it didn't work. Ooh, we got our leather splint kilt. You're not going to get to keep your stuff. You're going to have your stuff on the ground. Kilt. Those are your pants. Yeah, the pants. So kilts can either be worn on leg 2 or on belt. Resembling a skirt, this particular garment is worn by men. Yeah, so multiple games get played well on Windows 10? Civ 2, okay. Maybe Windows 10 is just... Yeah, it is the direct successor to Windows 95. Okay, I'm gonna give you the one fire and then sword. So chop me. Miss. Okay, maybe don't do that. There we go. Okay. No, this game is not an in-joke. I literally played this game. I have the installation CD still. I didn't use that to install the game because it has a scratch on it that made it fail half the time. It had that even when I played it 15 years ago. Yeah, that guy kind of hit me for a lot. There'd be more in this specific part of the village. The part of the village... Okay, we need to go over to the right. ROM hacked Diablo. I can ROM hack this game. Also, ROM hacking Diablo is easy.
I played a ROM hack of Diablo. Honestly, for like forever. Like, okay, so what was that thing called? It was this epic fucking hack the thing. Like it changed everything. Right?
Yeah.
Like it was still like the graphics and general layout of Diablo, but like they had additional monsters, they had different sounds, they changed the they made special dungeons, all the skills were different, all the items were different. They introduced dyes like into Diablo 2. God, why can't I remember the name of that hack?
I remember there was I used to play one that was just like the regular like 1.2 Diablo, but it was widescreen.
Right, the zoom out mod or whatever.
Yeah. They never
Yeah.
made that for the most updated version of Diablo for some reason.
Well, they they eventually introduced a second larger resolution, but that was it. Like if you actually go beyond that resolution, you can see monsters
Farther away
just
than
sort
you
of
need you can.
and they're just sort of farting around doing nothing, and it looks kind of weird. So I can understand why they would like design for a specific resolution or whatever.
So, Ota 3, Ota 6.
Now I feel like I have to look this up because the magic of it all is that all you have to do to install the fucking mod is swap out a couple DLL files.
Yep.
And then run it, and then it's fine. And it's like, what? How did you do that?
I think I'm running back to heal again. I kind of got rocked.
It's fine. Maybe we need to figure out how to be more defensive then.
Yeah, maybe. Could just
I don't
points
know.
I have like I could get health points out of my like spend points just on Constitution. I am picking up stuff while I cannot carry more. I don't believe you. Okay, maybe I can't carry more. Okay, I'll leave the axe here.
Oh my god, Median XL.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what
now,
it was
yeah.
called. Oh my god. It apparently got an update April 13th of this year. What?
Yeah, I believe that.
Oh my god.
There's a shop right over here.
Shit. Maybe I have to go play this again. But okay, so when I was playing through Median XL, like I played the Necromancer and I had as many minions as possible. And they still had minions, but there was one specific minion that you could get who was like the Death Lord or whatever. And whenever he killed a monster, he would say, "You're mine." And then it would pop up a little like extra minion that he spawned. Right? So a little fun fact about the game of Diablo 2. If you die any of your spawned minions die with you.
Yeah, they explode.
Like on the spot. This does not apply to the minions of your minions. It doesn't transfer that far. So there was a special area in the game of Median XL, a mod to Diablo 2, that had these like invincible skeletons that you would have to like break the little like tree that they were standing around, and then that would like stop them from being immune to everything. What are you doing with your pants?
These pants are the same pants, but they have a different pattern. Look.
Oh my
These
god.
patchwork leather pants are
Such
different.
detail.
Yeah. Also, we picked up a kilt.
Well,
You can
good.
wear it on either leg 2 or on belt.
Oh. It's versatile that way, I guess.
It's a utility kilt.
Minions or... Like, okay, minions of minions, totally fine when you die. Which is weird, because you'd think that there would be some kind of, like, precedence rules or whatever. Like the cascade of minion ownership. But what happened was, in this specific area, the, like, totems that were making skeletons invincible would only activate when you were nearby and if you were alive. So what I ended up doing, because I couldn't kill, because all of my damage was tied up in the AI of my minions, I couldn't, like, tell them to attack the tower or whatever, so I could never win, except I got my, like, Deathlord guy to get enough minions of his so that I would, like, run with my whole army and die in a convenient spot so that my minions' who were still alive while I was dead would do all the work, because the towers turned off and the skeletons were no longer invincible.
So you said
And that's how I won.
you said to die in a convenient way. Yeah.
I had to die at a convenient spot, and I did. And I was just sitting there dead, and I'm like, well,
It's a fair
they're
amount
chipping
of.
away.
You can get a lot out of a good corpse in Diablo. Yours or
Oh, yeah.
enemies. It's like using it as storage was always like the classic. Leaving a corpse in town with your backup stuff on it. But here's the play. You gotta read the Scroll of
Oh!
Edifice. Yeah.
They'll tell you what order to hit the Cairn stones in, and then you can teleport to Tristram to rescue Diablo.
And we get told that
So
by
why does
the
the Tree
Colonel.
of Inifis drop the scroll of it? It's just like, what business does a tree have knowing that kind of stuff? Does it write it? Is the tree alive?
The tree might be alive. Got a
Did
ring.
someone like stick it there? Did Inifis just sort of say, you know what? I'm gonna stash this here. No one needs to know this per
Oh,
se.
jeez, why
But
did I take my... We don't need the rose outside of talking, so I can take the rose off.
I will go. I would play thousands of Diablo 2 mods before I would play Path of Exile. Thank you. I made that mistake once.
The one thing that kept me from really enjoying Path to Exile, and I don't want to like get into a big digression about that game,
Right.
was
Understood.
that not every player class got pants. Like if you were the Templar guy, you didn't get pants.
I didn't actually notice. What really cheesed me off about Path of Exile is that their money system was like different tokens that you would pick up off the ground that were not like inherently valuable. Like it was just sort of like token A, token B, or whatever. They had weird names. And then that was the currency of the game, and you had to like carry around your currency in the like inventory Tetris. And I'm like, what? I can't just have gold? And then like everyone that I talked to about this, when I was like, hey, where's the gold? They were like, this is so much better than Diablo 2. Like this as the first thing they would say. And I'm like, yo, that's not what I asked. What the fuck? Chill out.
Like they just took gold out of their game and replaced. We got some leather armor, by the way. They replaced gold with other kinds of gold.
Yeah. So if they changed that, then I might come back to Path of Exile at some point, because it is like a free to play game. Like right? Like I don't remember paying any money for it.
I think it has like paid stuff, but it's otherwise free to play. Yeah. Should we go right or down? We're gonna do both. You just tell me which one to do first.
What? Oh, that one.
Yeah, we'll go right.
Yeah.
But I think right is actually easier, except for this fight right here. It's actually a pain.
Well, we're gonna throw some fireballs at him. Great.
And miss.
And miss. Okay.
Okay, that got him. We're having a special. One fireball per person. Dropped a hat and some leather arm splints. Bop. I've got a hat. Protective shell for the head. Should see what our restriction is currently.
19. We
Okay,
are
that's
19 restricted.
That's okay, because I think our sword can have 45, so we're still
Yep.
fine.
Yeah, we have to be padded out to the
Our hair clips to our
winter
helmet.
wear. Okay.
Look. How we're being shot at.
Whoa.
You just got fancier stuff. So you have to have quiver and bow slot. Like, quiver goes on your belt,
Mm-hmm.
and then weapon, and then, like, your bow is your weapon.
Okay.
Which we cannot use this.
Well,
We can
strong
just
enough for that bow.
We can just equip the quiver belt as like a as an armor though. So we're gonna wear the quiver.
Huh.
Oh, we finally found an outer. A studded coif.
Oh, the outer.
Yeah, we now have an outer.
Oh my god.
And now we're
This
full.
is where all of their like time went to like 3D rendering the different like
I clicked on a downstairs.
parts. It's fine. We live here now.
There's a spider.
This is our home. With the spider. That's our roommate. Don't be rude.
I killed our roommate.
Damn it.
And now there's like anything else down here? I'm not seeing anything else.
The music tells me that there is.
Yeah, the music. The music. Oh, this is the spider theme.
Mhm. That's what the Spider-Man theme song sounds like in this world.
Yeah.
In the world of Avalon. Instead of Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. Dun-dun, dun-dun, Spider. Dun-dun,
Yeah, I got new shoes. Yeah. These are 233.
Leather boots.
These are 234. So our new boots are worse.
All right.
The fur gives you an extra cutting resistance.
Why does it say 0 to like percent? Is it actually like?
I think there are
Is
rolls.
the amount of armor reduction random?
I don't know.
Or like, oh my god. Oh my god, it looks like it is.
Oh no, the first number is invincibility. The next is resistance.
Oh. So it's offering 0 invincibility, but 3 resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So invincibility is like damage reduction, and then like resistance is a percentile reduction. It's like we resist
Which
absolute.
Is also damage reduction.
Yeah, no,
absolute and percentage.
Yeah.
Damage reduction. Okay.
Which is weird.
You don't have to tell me twice. Oh Lord.
There's no horses here to burn. And we're in the stables. Buddy down here. Where's the door?
We have to knock. Rude.
Did not
now
make
go around
open,
the other side and close it and then knock.
Did not make opendoor.wave, so I don't respect it.
Ah, okay. That's not a real door then. You figured it out. We were having a grand old time. Where did you find this gem anyway?
But this game,
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, you told me about the flea market, but like,
yeah, a flea market in I think the small town of crap. What was that town? It wasn't in Fisk. It was a town,
Scranton.
but no, in southeast Missouri.
I don't know any towns in Missouri.
Two fire.
Wow, messed that guy up.
Got a ring.
Hey.
Ooh, a fancy. The axe of confidence. It does fire damage.
What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being acts of confidence?
Can't use the axe of confidence.
We're not confident enough. We gotta get more self-assured, and then
Be
we use
stronger,
that axe.
and then we'll be strength.
You
Is
know,
confidence.
they say that every bottle of Axe body spray is the axe of confidence.
Ooh, because you got to be confident to spray filth on your body. Oh, that's why I'm walking so slowly. I had slowdown mode still enabled.
Oh,
It was slowing the game down even though there was
slow mode.
nothing to extra slow through. Remember this house being kind of a pain, so we're going to make a save.
My
Went to
God.
killing
I
mode.
feel like I have to share a jank video game with you now from my past. We'll do it at some point. We still have to do Death's Gambit at some point,
Yeah, we do need to.
which I think I could knock out in one more stream.
Oh,
but
here we go.
We'll see.
Blue.
The Sapphire Ring.
Got a
pretty good.
bandolier. Okay, we could. Okay, now we have a choice to make. Do we want
Uh-huh.
a leather quill, a quiver belt, which is 233,
Mm-hmm.
or okay, now we definitely want double kilt.
Mm.
We have a kilt on our kilt.
Yeah. Dressed to kilt.
The bandolier is worse than the leather vest or the coif, but it offers no restriction.
Man, I love how all of these pieces of armor look like piles of nothing. Like, nothing looks like pants or pauldrons or anything. It just looks like folded up piles.
Okay, this looks like a steak.
It's like an overdone steak.
Yeah, I think this looks like folded pants, and like that looks like a
Okay.
coif, but the rest
no,
of these, yeah.
no. That one that you said looks like a coin. It looks like nothing. It's like a worm that's eating itself, or like as if I'm supposed to know what all of these things are by looking at them.
See, I actually know what they are, so maybe like I was the weapon and armor nerd. It's like I know what they are, so I know what to look for. I know the telltale signs.
Of course. You know, the telltale sign of the Bill Geezarm compared to other Geezarms.
Oh, the broadsword. I'll take it even though I
I
can't
don't know
use it.
why people say a double-edged sword is a bad thing. It's a sword with two edges.
Double the amount of edge. You broad the whole sword, but you'll only need the edge.
That's a really good one. I can't add to that.
Just gotta let it sit.
You know, yeah. Let it like a bread. We'll bake it tomorrow.
We'll bake it tomorrow
Then-
after it has some time to leaven,
Yeah.
to rise, to
Let some of
ascend.
the-
Why do
the
they call it?
flavor-
Yeah, the flare. Why do they call it letting your bread rise when they should say letting your bread ascend?
It's not going to heaven. You don't need any bread there.
No, the taste will be heavenly though.
Ooh. Shut my mouth. Just put bread in it.
Bread. Oh look, he shot his friend. There's line of fire in this game.
Yeah.
This guy's also a devotee of the run away and shoot you school.
Ooh. What if a Johnny put down his nonsense axe thing and took up the bow, and then He would have flame arrows and be the lion of fire.
Finally. Took a while. Oh,
How's
there you
bad
go,
Diablo?
Kaz.
We got our fits yet.
We
We
got
didn't
our-
even need to spend $18 on it. Oh, the last hat you'll ever wear. Worn by the fashion impaired. You can't do that to me, game. This hat owns. Look at it. Oh my god, it's perfect.
Got a girdle.
It is even better than I had imagined.
So you could, okay, girdle or kilt. I think kilt is better than girdle, but offers less.
Oh yeah, no,
restrictions,
that the game like planted that sick own on me like hours ago. How did they know?
They're denying the truth of the hat. I am going to put the helmet on though because it has better stats. But when we
Okay,
when we
fine.
go into
Yeah,
town,
no.
yeah, our civvy clothes.
Like it might get if we wear it while we're fighting orcs, it might get dirty. Like,
yeah,
that's no good.
The feather might get knocked out. We don't want to get our
Right.
hat plucked. The hat's supposed to make us plucky, not get plucked. I want to go up and left. Right, rather, not left. That church is eventually going to be our goal. Oh, here we go.
Whoa!
You got roundworms. These things are actually kind of a terror.
Yeah, they look obnoxious to entangle with. Like, what the fuck?
They're called vorworm.
Oh my god!
That was much less of a loaded term in 1999.
The vorworm. It's just row after row of human teeth in articulate detail.
I don't want that kind of viewer in my chat, Kaz. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, they can come to my chat, where they can look at my butt for hours at a time.
So they don't have much health, but they do a lot of damage. Up, I saw a health bar. Oh god, I didn't have my sword out.
Isn't that the call of the adventure? It's like, I spy a health bar.
How are they going to follow me?
I know I'm allowed to kill this. Holy shit. They're pretty tenacious. Man. We gotta get like a Nova spell, like something that radiates around you. Or something. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. This is fine. We're just going to go sell off our stuff, which I said I wouldn't do, but I'm going to do because I was running away to heal anyways. I'm sorry, Tara. You've had your fill of vor.
Tasty.
See, now, see what's happening. You let in even once, ironically, and then, like, it just keeps happening.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so let's sell our stuff. Actually, wait, no. We need our boost of charisma. I think the gold ring isn't used for anything, so I'm going to sell it.
It's used for making us money.
There's lots of longbows. See, that gold ring is worth 15 crowns.
That's almost as much as a fancy hat.
Don't need the bandy. Actually, I'll keep the
Are we
bandy.
gonna sell our Axe body spray?
The Axe of Confidence worth 88 crowns. I might keep that for now.
Yeah, I mean I can understand it because you see how valuable it is, and it's like, oh man, is it also powerful? But I don't know if we're an axe wielding sort necessarily.
You might get an Axe buddy though, which is one thing we can do.
We can get buddies.
Yeah, you can, there are followers in this game.
Oh,
You get allies.
all right.
Well, we can go turn in our quest though.
I guess
We have a sapphire
mean,
ring.
All right. Like if you want someone else on stream with you or something. Thought you didn't already had a buddy. Or oh, fine, give me the axe. I'll go fight him.
I brought you a gift, Kaz.
Okay.
Sapphire ring. I don't actually have a sapphire for you. Our quest.
I will go tell her of your approach. You know what you're doing wrong?
What?
No, I'm going to let you think about it. Because you're back in town and you're talking to people.
I love talking to people, though. I'm Nahul Bazaar.
Yeah, but you sound like this because you have a bucket on your head.
You're right. You're right. I remember to put my rose on, but not my plucky hat.
There. And I only remind you about that in the sassiest way possible because you promised.
Because it is Nahul. Well, I gave you a gift. It was this, the opportunity. So we. Oh no! Look, it's happening.
Oh man, the radiant AI.
He just came up here and stopped. Oh,
I
heard-
mean,
I heard from Pell that you were a scholar and a linguist. We have some untranslated scrolls.
ooh. So
Cousins
he's
of the
good with his
orcs.
tongue, is he?
A cunning linguist. Yep, we're learning lore.
Oh boy. I feel like any paragraph that begins with "to continue" is one that I'm not going to read.
Yeah, but actually, decipher the language of the Sha'ul. We have a scroll with unknown writing on it and a scroll with strange writing on it. So,
Well, let's give him the unknown writing.
no, not unknown.
I will bet that he would have said no, not strange, if we had like. God.
Set of orders, a dirt man escaping the village.
The dirt man. We already have a reputation building.
That could be my brother, the dirt man. Strange writing on it. Okay. The project nearing completion. The church. All the dirt men away from the church.
The dirt man.
Okay. So we got some lore.
All right.
That would be clues
Good.
that you need to go to the church.
Church it up.
He took the scrolls from us. Okay.
Go get yourself to the church and lift. It's time to lift.
So I'm gonna go healing at this point. I may as well do, but
Cap us off. Give us the last 25% or whatever.
I'm gonna go back to my room and dump some of this crap. Thanks for the bits, QB. I got 400 bits from watching a show on Amazon.
What?
Yeah, it was part of the Prime deals. I didn't even watch it. I just muted it and left it in another tab, and they still paid me the money. That's what we call criming it up.
Weird, man. That's like the economy of the future.
Oh, certainly.
Some Black Mirror shit or something.
So yeah, there's a lot. I could just use this chest. It's right by the stairs. Store my pants and my vest and my bandy and my axe and my girdle.
All right, it's a good one. Are we ever gonna get to the point where we primarily cast magic spells as our damage dealing?
Once I have enough MPs so that I no longer have to finish people off by thwacking them, yeah, which will at some point will come. But all characters in this game kind of become a blob of all the skills. You can't really hyper specialize, and attempting to do so will actually like punish you.
Great.
So you want a little bit of everything.
We'll become adventurer blob.
Yeah, sad. But it is who we are. But we definitely want to be a wizard.
Nahul Wizar.
It's right there in the name.
This is the run cycle of Nahul Wizar.
My run cycle.
Off to steal your girl. Oh shit! They don't sleep.
Wham!
Nice one.
I saw a guy over here. I don't want to give you all my MP, so stop it. Dang it.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to give him some more MP. Nope, don't have to. Oh, he's got a kite shield.
Yo.
I like how you see the
Let's check it
backs of the
out.
shields, not the fronts.
Right? It's like, well, you know,
I think this is...
if
this
I
sh-
were going to insert my arm through this, it would go on this side.
Okay, it's
This
gonna...
is how it's legally distinct from Diablo.
You do see it, though. It's got a star on it.
Hmm.
Must have stolen it,
Is
because
it the 7-pointed Star of Avalon?
it is.
Well,
You can get, like, tabards and stuff that have specific coat of arms of these fictional countries in it.
no expense spared.
Okay, so the
On
church is...
only the important details.
So the church is where we want to go, so obviously it's not where we're going to go first.
Nah, we don't want to go there. So wait, we got the herbs and we got the lovebird token.
Yep, we need... There's
Was there another
steel.
thing? Steel. An entire shipment of steel that
Yep.
we're going to somehow just take with us.
Yeah, starring Shaq.
Okay.
You ever see that movie?
I have seen like 25% of that movie.
It's pretty bad. Okay, somebody wants 2 fireballs. But because I missed, I'm only giving you 1.
I like how his primary move was to stand in front of you and menace you.
He's just like,
That's his thing.
I'm going to walk up to you, and then you're going to kill me. And that's what's that's how I'm going to defeat you. This guy's same school. Nope, this guy the school of attacking.
Mm. Well, it didn't turn out all that great for him.
About this guy.
I feel like you could make a really disturbing version of Diablo where enemies actually did that. And they like, you know, they offered you no actual threat. They just sort of like menaced you until you killed them and then sort of made you feel bad for doing it. That could be really
I would like it in a Diablo game specifically.
Yeah.
Games so
Like
much
one
about
level
killing.
of it where it's like, oh wait, what?
Up here comes a guy. Here comes a special boy.
Diablo. There will never be a Diablo 4. Diablo 3 is just going to keep getting patched until like that's like Hearthstone. It's their forever game now.
Yeah.
Or World of Warcraft or whatever.
I need this guy to...
God, World of Warcraft is such garbage.
That guy, I need him to come down off the top of the screen so I can attack him. That's
Oh,
his
he's too high. He's been eating the mushrooms and he is high as a kite. Higher than your kite shield.
Ooh, he had a smoldering ring.
I do like how the fireball seems to be more of a suggestion than a real thing. It's almost like a LARP. Like you're making the fireball go, and then it sort of goes vaguely near them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that totally hit me. I'll collapse now." Ugh. Oh shit! How about that? A Diablo clone that's a LARP simulator instead, where instead of like actually defeating people or like killing them, you're just sort of like knocking them over with boffer weapons, and then you have to like game the judges or whatever. And so like you curry the favor of the LARP judges, and so they like ignore people's good hits on you and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, I took some good damage there. So we're gonna do our favorite thing. We're gonna go talk to Bing Crosby again.
Oh shit, I didn't notice. I guess you're on top of that. Good work. I'm sitting here talking about like LARPing. Okay, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance does
Close.
share a lot of elements with LARPs. Yeah, the judge. It doesn't have the mechanic of currying favor with the judges outside of those 2 items that you could obtain somehow, where you can like, where if you're like wearing the special thing, then you can never get red cards. I also like how in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, if your main character goes to jail, then you lose.
You
on the
lose.
spot.
Even if you could only go to jail for a day.
Right. Like, you have obtained the child jail ending, and so you lose.
Child jail ending. Yeah. When really Marsh should have been thrown into jail for being a jerk.
Marsh was reasonable.
Marsh was reasonable like a shitty atheist.
I don't. Okay, so I've heard this a lot bandied about the internet. They're like, oh, what if Marsh is the bad guy? And it's like, so the alternative being that we allow a demon who's convinced our friend that a solipsistic fantasy world is beneficial for everyone to like do whatever he wants instead of bringing him back to reality. Or like, what about the like bullies in our school who got turned into vampires in the other world? Like, what about them?
Did we ever talk to them and ask them? This wolf is like looping. I think I walked over multiple wolf like the scripting triggers for multiple wolf noises because I was walking laterally. We never asked the vampire bullies if they liked being a vampire or not. What if they loved it?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to presume that they did not because they were horrifying monsters.
Not gonna lie.
But, like, that's sort of the tack that everyone takes, and I'm like, but you know, consider what you're actually saying.
Oh God. Okay. This guy knew what he was doing. When he has a scale Hubbard.
Ew.
Immediately out of MP, immediately dying again. Okay, it's time to take our shirt off. We're gonna put a vest on for a shirt. How's our restriction coming? 37, we're nearing restriction. We're entering a restricted zone. I can't heal yet. I think I'm just going to fire a fireball in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that was the warning shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2 is a game that I am like legally obligated to not talk about because I played it way too much. I even sold it. Like I 100 Oh my god. Oh, we got killed.
We got killed.
Whoa! That's exactly how they did it. They did it with an axe
while I was sleeping.
To our naked form. Yep.
So
oh my god.
I think this should be our save. Yeah, when we're basically all right. That could be a place to call it, though.
Getting killed.
Yeah, getting killed.
Like getting sidetracked in conversation about different video games. It did sort of like, I don't know, all the fun was bound up in like chit chatting with people. I think.
I'm having.
I don't know what this like.
This is pretty fun for me. I don't know how fun it is for you.
Yeah. Well, like I have comparatively less to talk about because it's like, you sure did get that guy with a fireball. You sure didn't get that guy with a second fireball. Like, I can't like color commentate over that, unless they have something particularly fancy that they were wearing, and that maybe there's some story about like where this orc.
Like, I don't mind
the thing.
Oh wow!
Holy shit!
Big shield.
Oh yeah, the shield. It's just called shield. What? We can somehow use that ridiculous slab?
No strength requirement on this slab.
Oh my god.
You got an eagle on it.
When you absolutely must block everything.
This is like what the Romans used. They all use shields like this.
Well, yeah, but they fought in phalanxes where the shields would like lock into one another and...
Oh god, that also... These guys mean business. You know, that guy's just running at me with no weapon. Okay, I'm gonna try to... Oh, he pulled out his sword. Okay. Do an attack so I can fireball you. Now we have to keep doing this until I have enough MP to do one more fireball. There we go.
Got him.
So, this is the Danger Man.
No, that's the Hearthstone game plan, right? Like, fiddle around doing nothing until you have enough fireballs to finish off your opponent.
That might kill me again.
Could we save before he does that?
Nope.
Oh, well.
That's the stream, everybody. We've been at it for 2.5 hours.
I know not how long I've been out. So that was a good book.
Okay, so you don't actually die when you die. You get put into the medic area, and then you're permanently wounded until you just get overrun and killed by orcs. So that was Siege of Avalon. What did you think, Kaz?
It was certainly an experience. Oh my god. Episodic computer game novels.
Yep.
What? You said this was like, look at all this. Look at all these names. You said it was 7 guys.
A beta tester. I want to see how many of these are the same name.
Okay, well, Randy Polk shows up in a couple places.
I know the studio is relatively small. They probably, like, contracted out, like, a lot of this.
Yeah, okay.
Siege of
Bjorn
Avalon.
Lynn on the middies.
Bjorn. That's it. You've got lore.
Wow. Holy shit.
You can't click on the options. You can only do options when you're in the game.
There are no options for you here. You have no options.
I might try this.
Let's
Oh, I
speed it
can
up.
set like I can set F keys for spells.
Ooh.
The only spells available right now. This spell's really busted. Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to be it for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to stream this game. I think I'm going to stream all of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 6 exciting
That
chapters.
sounds like a trial, frankly, because oh my god, we didn't like do anything, right?
Yeah, we only got 2.5 hours in. We did several quests. We died several times.
Okay, that's true. We did accomplish quests. You're correct.
We died. And we made friends. And we helped young love. What more could you want out of a game? Maybe to run on modern computers, which this one miraculously does, which shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a miracle.
I think this is going to be my new Friday project. Ever since I polished off Mass Effect, I've not been really knowing immediately what I was going to do next. I think it's going to be this, because I got it working. Yeah, first ever. I've seen LPs on YouTube. I don't know if they finished or not. I don't care. We're going to do it. We're going to play...
We'll finish it. We have all 6 chapters.
You have all 6 chapters.
Of this digital tome.
With the digital tome. Apparently there's some kind of September going on, but the whole gimmick about it is like gifted subs, which I don't think anyone has ever done. But...
I've definitely gifted subs before, actually.
Okay.
Because I don't want to sub to anyone, except I did when I was... Whatever. I have too much money, so I definitely gift subs sometimes.
Apparently it's really cheap right now. So, like, that's something anybody wants to do. I know a good stream where you can watch an old game, where that'll be the case. All I've been streaming lately is old games. It's like this, and then like NetHack and ADOM, are both 25, 30-year-old games.
I mean, we can be like curators or librarians or something.
Heck, even when I was streaming
the history of video games.
Even when I was streaming Mass Effect, that was 2007. That was 11 years ago.
Mass Effect, indeed.
But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining Kaz.
I had a blast. This was an experience.
Every time we stream an old game and it turns out to be fun. Just like Micropose Magic. Maybe wonder how that runs on Windows 10.
Yeah. Oh, the speed run of that is so satisfying.
But I have to exit the game. I can't. If I alt tab, everything will be very mad. So I have to do this first. Both my monitors blank. And then
And then it says, "Are you sure?
Are you sure?" I'm gonna get rid of this because I don't need it.
Oh
Permanently
man.
delete this shortcut. Good night, everybody.